answer. You got it. That would be great. That would be great. Come back and build a new Bethel High School. And I save a few million and they hire you right away. Okay. Let's move on here a little bit to the last page. Thanks for putting up with me. It's kind of funny, you know, your parents probably do it, and you probably say, remember when this happened, first time they baseball league, or remember when, and that moment is actually very fleeting. But I do remember when. This is a little bit, and it's not being disrespectful to any players that are playing on this team, but in this situation with Nick Yes, Colin Vandell, and Dante Ravella, 3 players, same thing, 10th could beat the 9th, the 11th could beat the 10th, and so on. That applies to them as well as it does to everybody else on the team. It is an end of an era in Bethel Park tennis. It really is, you know, and they kind of understand this. I do remember, well, Nick, he's going to be the next one to receive his award. He played number 3 singles this year, but a couple times he filled in and played number 2. Dante out of time, he jumped up, and he won a very critical match against Moon, 3-2. And also had a very good win against Shar Valley. And I remember sometimes with the way Nick plays, he sometimes hits shots that not even close, and all of a sudden they hit 4 winners in a row. He's dying in the first set or something, like 4-1, and all of a sudden he just won it. It was really kind of interesting. You never know what was going to happen 1 minute to the next, but he had some really, really good wins this year. But I remember, I'm sure Nick remembers this, back in the old tennis courts. They had that wall up there, and they had that old tin hut there where you used to store everything. And Nick was probably one of the best promoters of tennis. And he's hitting out there, he's hitting out with these kids that they look like they're from the blind school. But I'm going to tell you, that's a compliment to him. I'm going to tell you, that's a huge compliment. Because really, this game is littered with people who hit a green ball pretty good and think, I'm not going to play with you. That's the only, you know when you're the best you are as a player is when you're helping somebody else get better. If you're not helping somebody else get better, you're not at your best. And I think that Nick, with the number of critical wins, there was a couple 3-2 wins that he participated in, tight matches that he was able to pull out that kept our team in contention for the section title. I'd like Nick Yes come up and receive his award. I remember, you know how time is. You think it's just yesterday, and then you think it's been so long. It's just yesterday, or has it been so long, or what is it? Is it just yesterday, or is it that long ago already? And I remember the first time I saw Colin play tennis.